You didn't get out of the screen.
We are going live right now. So I think we are going to have just a second. Zoom is linking up with Facebook Live. Just thought I would start on that because sometimes it comes up before it lets me know on my side that we're ready to go. So hey everybody, this is coming to Facebook Live via Zoom on MYBC Consulting's page, and as you all know, it's Where in the World is Jeanette Martin of MYBC Consulting. I've missed saying that when normally I'm out doing customer engagements and demos for my clients. So these past weeks, months, I guess now, I've been doing a lot of Zoom networking. And part of the 3 C's of MYBC Consulting, or part of the 3 C's of me, is community, connections, and customers. And this is the middle C, connections. I met Keven last Thursday morning at the Surrey networking meeting. I believe that's what you guys call you guys. And he's got a really interesting, let's say we say W5 story. So without further ado, who are you?
Hi, yeah, my name's Keven McTaggart, and with my son Nathan, we write children's books.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. So where is the other who? Because I see your face. So can we have Nathan kind of pop into the screen?
Come pop into the screen, Nathan. Say hi.
Hi, Nathan. Thank you so much for sharing your books and your dad with me for about 10 minutes here while we talk about your book series. As he's playing in the background, which every good kid in the summertime does. So
Exactly.
what prompted you and Nathan, or Nathan, to start these and you help him along the way?
Well, the first book we started when he was 3 years old, and he was at Food Bank Friday, and a fire truck came in. He was being interviewed by Don Chubay, and the fire truck came in and he stopped his interview. And Don asked me during the commercial, why did he stop his interview? And I said, well, because firefighters are his superheroes. And that night he asked me what would happen if Santa got stuck in a chimney. And I said, what do you think would happen? And he started coming up with all these really cool scenarios. And from that, we wrote the story, Santa and the Superhero.
Which, in the comments, if you are watching this or in the replay, if you have any questions for Keven or for Nathan, please put them in the comments. Or put your name in the comments that you did watch this, because you've been kind enough to give me a couple of books to give away that I'll be mailing to people. So that's pretty cool. So one of them, Santa Superhero, is in this one, right? They're going to get that story?
Yeah, Santa and the Superhero is the first story that he wrote. We got his grade 4 class to illustrate it, and while they were illustrating it, he wrote the second book, Zippy and the Superhero, and then from there we've made 2 more books after that. One about the forest fires up in Williams Lake, Brandy and her Superhero, and our most recent book, Ava and her Superhero. Yeah, that's the third one. Ava and her Superhero is the 4th one, but it's not yet launched because of COVID-19. So we decided to write a book. It's a free downloadable PDF on our website, and it's called Mom and Her Superheroes. And it's all about thanking all the people who are helping out during the pandemic, and helping kids through their anxiety with being isolated.
Perfect. I will make sure, I know in the announcement that I gave the link, but I'll put the link again after we upload the video so people can go to your website and get that download. So my next question is, so where does the creation of this happen for these books for you and your son?
The creation starts in his little brain. It's kind of funny, but we talked throughout a few months about what he wants to write next, and when we have a good solid idea, I usually take him somewhere and spend a weekend. Ava and Her Superhero was written at Harrison Hot Springs. Brandy and Her Superhero, we actually came up with that story and wrote it when we were in Toronto during the 2016 wildfires. And yeah, so I like to take them away because there's too much electronics and other distractions around the house.
Or a soccer ball I saw a minute ago. No, but that's good. That's good. They got to exercise their brain, their writing, and get outside in their bodies as well. So when did this really take off for you, or seeded in your heart that this was something that you guys wanted to continue on?
Well, we did Santa and his superhero first, and then in 2000, let me think back, 2013, we published it, and I did a really crappy job publishing it, and I didn't sell very many, but Telwell Talents in Victoria saw it, and they loved it, and they contacted me. So they took over the project. They totally redesigned it and that. But then we went over to Telwell Talents to visit them, and they said, you have something here. Why don't you write a series about all first responders? So that's where it all came about.
Oh, what little kid, boy, girl doesn't love a good firefighter story? And I know every time I've gone to community events, when the little kids get to sit, and the big kids get to sit up in the fire engine and pull the horn, or have the hose, or put the hat on their head, it just makes them instantly feel like a superhero themselves, because they're wearing the uniform. So the ultimate question I like to know is why, and I also often think sometimes it's a personal why, sometimes it's a business why, or sometimes it's a life why. So why, Keven, do you keep going on with these?
Well, this is a total personal why. My wife's disabled. So for the first number of years, I didn't work. So this is what I did. We do it so that Nathan and I can spend time together. One of the things that he really loved doing, not so much anymore, is doing fire hall visits. So in the back of every book, we have 5 pages where the kids can go to fire halls and have their superheroes sign the book. Ava and her superhero is actually about a police horse. So with this book, the kids can go to different police stations and have their book signed. And I guess the biggest why is because Nathan just, like all kids, loved first responders. And he's so far done probably about 200 fire hall visits. He can probably tell you more about fire trucks than a lot of firefighters can. And that. So yeah, it's just, family time and something that he really loves to do.
Oh, that's awesome. So if you can say, what is your website, please?
Our website is nathanssuperheroes.com.
Okay.
And everything is on there.
And I do know that you have a Facebook page. So those of you that don't like to go to websites, you can go to their Facebook page and look for that, look for some more information. So Keven, I thank you so much. When I met you last week, Thursday, I love a great story, and part of my core of my why is helping others share their stories to the 4 corners of this round marble called the world. So I thank you so much for your time today. And those of you that are watching, if you have a community book, or if you have a business that you would like to have me W5 your story online and ask you, where in the world are you? And we get to know what you do, because the more that we help each other out, definitely the world is going to be a better place. And you've come to the end of this video, and I'm going to remind you again, please put your name in the comments, even if you don't have a question, but maybe you have a question about a fire truck or a police horse or 200 stations. Oh my gosh, that's a wealth of knowledge. Put it down in the comments, and let's say by let's say Wednesday, I'll take a look and I'll randomly draw, and I will be shipping you off brand new in beautiful wrapping, the Brandy and her superhero, and Santa and his superhero. I think this one may be about a fireman that went down a chimney. No, Santa who went down a chimney. Right, Keven?
Exactly. And in between those is also Zippy and his superhero.
Oh, we got 3 in here.
It's a 3-book package, yeah. And what I forgot to mention is that part proceeds of every book that we sell go to a different charity connected with the book.
That makes my heart just sing. So thank you so much, Keven. Enjoy the day. Go spend some time with your family, and go kick the ball around with Nathan, because you never know, the next good inspiration could come while you are spending some time together. Thank you so much, everybody. And now we'll see you again next Monday for Where in the World Is Fill in the Blank. Enjoy.